So today we're continuing multiplication. Multiplication is something you have to understand other math styles. So we're gonna start all the way up here, which is 3 5 is 15. If you remember from last video, remember multiple is based on adding. So 3 multiple 5 or 5 multiple 3. 3 times 5 is basically 3 getting added 5 times. And 5, and the other way around, which could suit 5 3s, is 5 getting added 3 times. I can show you. 1, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Or 5, 10, 15. They're just turnaround facts, so they equal the same thing. 3 5s is equal to 5 3s. This is 5 6 is 30. And it's the same as 6 5s are 30. It's the same as 5 getting added 6 times or 6 getting added 5 times. I can show that by 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, or 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. They're both turnaround facts, so 5 times 6 is equal to 6 times 5. This is something you might see in algebra. You might see stuff, but this is like easy algebra. This is like the easy version for people who are just starting to learn multiplication. A times B equals to B times A. They did tell, so A equals 8 and B equals 9. They gave us a little chart so we can know. So this is 8 times 9 and this is 9 times 8. So it could either be 8 getting added 9 times or 9 getting added 8 times. A multiple B equals to 8, 9, 72. I don't want to waste my time, so we'll just move over to the chart. So you can notice these numbers can be added by the same thing. You can notice the pattern. Number patterns are something you might hear in 2nd grade or 1st grade. So 6 and 6, 12 and 12, 20 and 20, 30 and 30, 42 and 42, 56 and 56, and 72 and 72. That's a number pattern because they can be multiplied by 2 of the same things. Like 2 6 is 6, 2 3 is 6, and 3 2s are 6, and 3 4s are 12, and 4 3s are 12, 4 5s are 20, and 5 4s are 20. So since you see this pattern, that this, you only have to know this part of the multiplication table. But the trick in remembering multiplication facts is no trick. You just have to remember it by brain. Only have to know this part because these two sides are the same. So you only have to remember the top part of the multiplication grid or this part. Since you know this side, you don't have to show it. So you can show this side. We only have to remember this side of the multiplication grid. AB is equal to BA. Remember, there's a mirror image in this grid. 6 6, 8 8, 12 12, 10 10 20 20, 18 18, 30. We erased this multiplication grid. Since you remember the mirror image, you only have to remember this top part. Remember the numbers under the green line? We don't need to know them because we remember the mirror image. So we only have to remember this part of the multiplication table. Multiplication table I use See, it's the same way of this one. See, this same part of the multiplication table got away and doesn't have any numbers in it. So, for fun, we're going to, and to learn, this is fun and learning. So, we're doing some multiplication, but a little more advanced. So, you have to use the multiplication skills you already know so you can solve these questions. Otherwise, you might get these wrong if you don't remember. So 9/8 is 72. So 2 here, and we don't put the 7 here, otherwise our answer is going to be wrong. So 7 is going to be here instead. Or if you want to, we could even write it up there, but I prefer writing it on the line. 2, 8, 16, and remember, the 7's there. What do? Well, you add 7 to 16, and that is 23. So we put a 3 here, and since there's no more digits to do, we can just write a 2. So 29 times 8 it's 232. Now we're going to 53 times 7. So 3, 7, 21, 1 here, and a 2 here. And 5, 7, 35 plus 2 is 37. 46, 28. Remember, there's 2. So 2 digits. It's a little bit of a different story. I'll show you. So 6, 8, 48. And put the 4 there. 4, 8, 32. Plus 4, 36. But remember, the answer isn't done yet. We still have to multiply 2. That's what I mean by different story. But remember, the 2 is in the tens place, so it's really 20. So I'll put a 0 here. And 2, 6 is 12. And put a tiny 1. 4 2s is 8. Plus 1 is 9. Now you have to add these two together, not multiply. Add. So 8 plus 0 is 8. 6 and 2 is 8. And 3, 9, since there's no more digits, 3 and 9 is 12. And we can just write the whole number. So 46 times 28 equals 1,288 times 52 is our next question. So 6, 2 is 12, write a 2 here, and put a tiny 1 there. 5, 2 is 10, slide the 1, so and 10 plus 1 is 11, and you can just write the whole number. And then we have, remember, that's 50, so we put a 0 there, and 5, 6 is 30, remember the 3. And 5, 5, 25 plus 3 equals 28. So now we add our number to find out our answer. 2 plus 0 is 2. 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 plus 8 is 9. And since 2, and there's nothing to add to 2, so 56 times 52 equals 2,912. So now, this is the last multiplication question. And remember, these are separate questions. So first do the 1. So 1, 6 is 6. 1, 5 is 5. And 1, 3 is 3. Put a 0 here. And remember, this is really 30. 3, 6. 18. 3, 5, that is 15 plus 1 equals 16. 3, 3 is 9 plus 1 is 10. Now we add all the numbers up. So 6 plus 0 is 6. 5 plus 8 equals 13. 3 plus 6 plus 1, that equals a 10. And 0 plus 1 is 1. And 1 plus nothing is 1. So 356 times 31 equals 11,036. We have to do lots of multiplication, and you have to do a lot of work by yourself. And when you see, if you do it long enough, then multiplication will be easier for you. And when you look at a multiplication table, you'll know the facts much quicker. And you have to repeat a multiplication 5 times so you remember it. You have to do lots of work on multiplication, but it's a great way of learning, and we're going to learn about multiplication together a lot. We have to work hard a lot, and we'll have to review stuff on a video, and I'll tell you, the key is to remember that table. If your brain remembers that table, you'll remember multiplication pretty much. If you forget a multiplication fact, then just go look at the multiplication table, repeat it 5 times. And remember, multiplication in math is a big deal.